Hello, my name is Nate Thornhill, and this past summer I had the pleasure of completing an Instructional Supervision and Evaluation in-person course in Lisbon, and the skills that I learned were immediately applicable in my context. At my school, I supervise the world languages and science departments. They both do great work and data shows it, but we're always looking for ways to get better, even if that's 1% better. So going through this course alongside other ambitious international school leaders really gave me practical perspective and tools to drive forward this important work. One of the most important things that I can think about is just how they framed instructional supervision and evaluation as two separate processes that overlap, of course. But if the way I understood it was that supervision are the day-to-day activities that you do that build the psychological safety for a teacher to feel like they're doing the best work that they can and that they're supported in that work, so that when you arrive at evaluation, either at the end of a formal observation or at the end of a school year, you can really feel like you have a clear idea of what's happening in the classroom and you've done everything you can to support that teacher and give them the chance to improve. One concrete practice within that process is Marshall's Sotel mini observation model, which really emphasizes frequent, unannounced, very brief visits that don't necessarily result in a formal evaluation, but just give you a snapshot of what's happening in the classroom. So I really appreciate that, because if you're in a classroom more often without formal high stakes evaluation associated with it, you get a real clear idea of what's happening in the day to day, and you're also building rapport with the teacher that you can make sure that you're supporting them the best that you can. This course was uniquely useful for international school educators because it's facilitated by accomplished international school leaders and is framed specifically for an international school context. I had the pleasure of completing this course in person, which was incredibly meaningful. Whereas earlier in the summer, I also completed an online course in a different topic, and that was also meaningful as well. They both provide lots of opportunities to network and trade best practices, which was great. My overall experience is what led me to want to be an ambassador. So if you're on the fence about whether or not you feel like this experience would be meaningful for you, I'd just like to encourage you to go ahead and jump in, and I'm sure you'll find immense value as well. Thank you.